transition to Syria. When you look at what's going on there, there's been some really alarming news about rebel factions streaming in and extremism taking hold in certain corners. What do you think are the implications of what's happening in Syria right now?
I think that the consequences of the regime winning are bad, and if we leave it untended, the prospects of the opposition, dominated by extremist factions, are also bad. So we've got a pretty narrow window of good outcomes, and I think the countries that are concerned in the region should work to try to make those better and not just sit back and wring our hands.
What's the right move for the U.S. right now on that front?
I think it's got two parts. I think it has a diplomatic part. We should energetically get together the countries in the region and those outside the region that care and sketch out what we want to see coming out of it. That way we have something to shoot for. And then I think we should apply assistance, including military assistance, to the parts of the opposition group that would head in that direction. So those would be the two things that I think are missing right now.
Do you think the U.S. misunderstood, or the White House kind of misunderstood what they were getting into when they started with kind of a haphazard strategy, basically, when it came to Syria?
Well, it was a partial strategy. I mean, chemical weapons are bad, and it's a good thing to get rid of them. But even if we get rid of the chemical weapons, if the current project works, that still leaves this regime murdering all of its citizens. It puts, if it succeeds, Iran, Hezbollah, and Russia in a much more powerful position, and that's not good for the United States and Israel and other countries in the region. So, you know, we had a partial solution, but it's got to be more comprehensive. And I think the option of just saying, "Oh, we'll wait until things settle out," is not good. They could settle out very badly.
Are you concerned that Al-Qaeda is essentially making a comeback there?
I am, but Al-Qaeda has proved themselves uniquely incapable of governing once they take charge. If you look at extremist groups of, excuse me, come into government, whether it be the Taliban in Afghanistan, even the Brotherhood in Egypt, they don't do things that gain the support of their people, and their people rebel against them. So they're very good at tearing governments down, at killing a lot of innocent people. They're not good at consolidating power once they're there. Unfortunately, Bashar Assad is good at consolidating power once he's there. He's absolutely brutal. He terrorizes his own people, as his father did before him. So that's not what we want either.